Work experience can be defined as a short-term, unpaid, industry-based placement that enables students and graduates to broaden their understanding of the world of work. It allows you to be exposed to industry expectations and career development opportunities. Some students are required to complete a set number of work experience hours as part of their course. In this case, it is often referred to as a practical placement. Lecturers will liaise with the host employer to ensure you are capable of meeting the placement objectives. You may then be interviewed and/or assessed by your lecturer in order to pass the course unit. Not all courses at Central TAFE have work experience built into their program. If not, then it is entirely up to you whether or not you choose to find and engage in work experience. There are, of course, many benefits to gaining experience whilst you are studying. They include the following. It provides great networking opportunities. It allows you to practice your interview techniques. You can put the skills you have learnt at TAFE into practice in the workplace. It enables you to gain feedback on areas you perform well in, as well as those you may need to improve. Work experience helps you to decide if the industry reflects your expectations. It allows you to gain new skills and experience in a safe and supportive learning environment. And it provides you with valuable information to include in your resume. Unfortunately, some people engage in work experience without fully preparing themselves first. This often results in a lack of understanding between the student and host employer about responsibilities, expected outcomes, and suitability of tasks. It is extremely important for you to be clear about why you would like work experience and what you hope to achieve. This allows the employer to decide whether or not they can practically provide you with the experience you need. You need to treat the work experience with the same respect and professionalism that you would a paid job. As a student or graduate, your responsibilities include the following. Make a list of the tasks and competencies that you would like to try and achieve as part of your work experience. Ensure your host employer is happy and able to provide you with meaningful opportunities and give them a copy of the list. Be clear about your availability and negotiate a work schedule with your supervisor. It is not acceptable to simply not show up because you don't feel like it. If your availability changes due to study or other commitments, then make your work experience supervisor aware of this well in advance. Pay your own travel costs to and from the organisation each day. Interact appropriately and professionally with your supervisor and other staff. Introduce yourself so that people know who you are and understand your role. If at any time you feel unsafe or uncomfortable, report this to your supervisor immediately. If an employer has agreed to take you on as a work experience student, then they are also agreeing to abide to a range of responsibilities. They include the following. Ensure you are provided with a supervisor who is well qualified, easily accessible, and aware of your abilities and limitations. They should be able to provide you with meaningful tasks and opportunities that will enable you to practice your intended aims and objectives. Occasionally, you may be asked to perform routine or basic tasks that are simply part of the job. This is perfectly fine as long as they do not become your entire focus. They must provide you with a safe and comfortable learning environment that reflects your level of training and skills. Finally, you should be given meaningful feedback both throughout and at the end of your work experience placement. Be open to suggestions for improvement. Work experience is a learning opportunity, and it is expected that you will find some things more difficult than others. For a step-by-step process on researching and finding work experience opportunities, please click on the video entitled Finding Work Experience.